Welcome back, everybody. This is Suburban Adventures, our outdoor adventure channel. Mostly focused on fishing, but we do some other stuff as well. Today I'm talking about my top 5 favorite lures to use, and these are mostly what I would call hard lures, okay? So I'm just going to jump right in and go through them, talk a little bit about them. This is opinion, so you are more than welcome to disagree. I'm sure there will be. There's one thing that fishermen are particular about is the lures they use, colors, favorites. So I'm going to jump right in with number 5. Number 5 is this guy right here. This is the what's called the steel shad. All right, now the steel shad is, let me see if I can get you a better view of it. This is a little one. The steel shad is it's a blade bait. And so I will say that I've really only discovered blade baits back in the fall. You can see it's skinny, it's like a blade. This is a smaller one. Like all these lures, they make many different sizes and many different colors. But I will say that I think the more I use this, especially maybe spring and fall, this probably is going to move up my list past number 5. So that's number 5, the steel shad blade bait. And there's lots of other companies that make these too. I have used a couple other ones. This is just the one that I've settled on. Number 4, I will also admit, is probably going to move up my list too. I really only have started messing around with this. This is the Mepps, and Mepps again has been around a long time. This is they're size 2. You can see it right on there. Again, lots of different sizes, lots of different designs to it. And I really have only been toying around with this since late fall. So this is another one that I feel like is probably going to move up my list as well. If you talk to anybody that's been fishing for a long time, Mepps is a name with these are called inline spinners that have been around for a while. All right, let's get into my top 3 now. Here's number 3. Number 3 is a square billed crankbait. You can see it's got a square bill on the front of it. So what that means is, you know, with crankbaits, this isn't going to dive very deep. I think this goes about 1 to 4 feet. But this is specifically the one that I like, and I've used a couple of them. This is the Googan Squad mini banger, and the color that I have found, I've tried about 3 different colors. The color that this one is called the Ghost Gill, and this one, man, this one seems to work for me the best. I don't know if it just matches, you know, the color of, you know, bait fish around here best or what, but the Ghost Gill, and again, there's different sizes of this. This is the mini banger. They also have a bigger one called the banger, in different colors as well. But this guy, you can tell I've used him a lot. I've caught a walleye on him, smallmouth, lots and lots. So that's my number 3. Number 2, it was a tough one, but number 2 you've seen me talk a little bit about on this channel before. That is the old Whopper Plopper, okay? So this is the Whopper Plopper. Now the Whopper Plopper is a top water lure. Goes across the water. It's got this tail that spins, and man, if you are just starting out, this is one of the first lures that somebody talked to me about. And if you're river fishing early summer through the summer, this is so much fun because the river smallmouth will just absolutely crush these things. So again, this is the smallest one. This is this is the 60. The 60 is honestly the one that I've had the most success with. And again, you can see they got all different sizes. I've only really used the 60, and this is the next size up. You can see there the size difference. This is the 90, but they go up a lot bigger than this. Tucker actually has a big one, the very big one. And he caught a nice largemouth on his big one. Now, so the size, I prefer the 60 or the 90. Okay, and then as far as color goes, they got all sorts of colors. You can see all sorts of colors. Yellow works well. Black is fantastic. This one's the one that I probably use the most. And then this one is bluegill. Bluegill pattern is what this one's called. My kids actually just got me one this size in the shad color. I didn't bring it with me here, and it's more of a whitish color, so I think I'm going to try that early summer. So those three colors are the one that I've had the most success with, and obviously, you know, it's going to be dependent on what's around in your area. Number one, absolute favorite lure. I really only discovered this lure about a year ago, and before I get to it, let me just say that one of the things that I've liked about sort of getting to know other people that do a lot of fishing is if you talk to anybody that fishes for any length of time, they love sharing with you things like, you know, their favorite lures or this and that. The fishing community is very, you know, it's been very great about, you know, when I come across other people that are fishing, I ask them questions like, hey, what's your favorite lure? You know, where do you like to fish? Sometimes, once in a while, people don't like to give up their, you know, secret spot. But this was just somebody I was talking to, an old timer, I'll call him, and he was like, oh, you got to get one of these. And ever since, it was, I think, maybe early summer last year, I started using my number one lure, and it has just been fantastic. So my number one lure, without a doubt, my personal favorite, is made by a company called Daredevle. And this company has been around for a long time. I think they've almost been around 100 years. This is a spoon. Now, they have so many different colors, so many different sizes. The three sizes that I have found the most success with is this size. This is the Daredevle. This is called the Spinny. They have different weights too, different sizes and weights. This is the Spinny. I use this one probably second most. This is a little guy here. You can see how small this one is. I'm thinking this might be good for trout fishing. This is the, let me see what it is. I forgot what it is. This is the Lil Devil. And then this one is my all-time favorite. The size of it, it's the Daredevle Midget. So you can see how they are in size difference. So the Daredevle Midget, and specifically, there's something about this red and white color that is fantastic. I have caught so many river smallmouth on this. I've caught largemouth. I've caught panfish. I caught a trout, a rainbow trout. I caught a pike with this size specifically. And I caught a walleye with it as well. So it's something about the action. I don't really know, but it is just my absolute favorite. So, you know, I just wanted to share this with you and say, hey, these are the ones that I like to use. Toy around with them. See if you have success with them. I know there's a couple lures that people have told me, oh, you got to try this, and it doesn't really work for me. It's not necessarily saying that it doesn't work for anybody, but these are my top 5 right there. The best thing about this one, absolute best thing, the Daredevils, you can get these at Walmart and they're like $5. So if you're fishing in the river and you lose them, like I tend to, get them for $5. So anyway, comment below. I'd like to hear if you agree, disagree, or what some of your favorites are. Let me know. Let me know what your favorite is, and if you disagree, you are more than welcome to. I'd love to hear from you. Like this video. It gets it out to a larger audience when you do that. You can check out more videos up there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.